but they didn't actually spot that Sen are going for the walk-up.
Contacts on contacts, but a stack of KC. They've got the players here. Pull, triggered, Prowler through.
Now leave, go away.
A lot of noise being
nice.
Made. And the mid-round audible
burn
here
util,
now.
everybody's towards B side.
We're going to accelerate into the A side, but they're worried in case it's some kind of a trap. Zelsis goes for more info, punished, but that is finally going to make the call. Sassy gets the spike down, planted for heaven. Playing so well around that area, understanding what their opponents want to do.
Absolutely, make the same argument for Karmine Corp here. Paranoia being held and primed, ready and waiting. Was a flash to set that right up. The rate will fall. Nade.
He got stuck?
Gets stuck into the wall. So no rebound for Zek, and the rest of now Karmine Corp willing to just try and take the fight straight through into elbow. That's going to be some ground.
Nice.
By the bodies falling and toppling. Pistol round for Sentinels. It's definitely working out the other day in their match versus Heretics. Trailblazer straight in the middle, up the gut through the side. Prowler knifed. Zekin, he's set up for success and even more. He's deep now. Fox in the pen, looks like he wanted to try and overextend, but now here we go, an attempt to try and reclear into mid. Trip, broken John, might be in some trouble, has to call for some backup and reinforcements. Fights happening all over the bloody place, yet still the movement is clean. Satchel there, Trip in his face, and the rate still wins that one out, but the side
2v3.
Taken territory now for Sen. Karmine Corp forced to slow it down now, side by side. The rate and Shin going to be holding hands through this one, but they've got a lot to chew through.
This is huge if we win this round.
This one way that Shin's looking to pop. Very difficult for the post-planners to deal with. Zelsis goes for a peek early on, trying to play Zekin in.
It's a bit of that information, yet close to Raptors, close to the corner. The rate plucks him out. Now brings it to the 2v2 with an aid rebounding. Do they know? Did he expect it towards new box? Half clearance. Zelsis just a 1-2 Shin.
Whoa.
That is nasty.
Now if we win this one.
Being able to buy in this round.
Wow,
Great
he was well aware of that.
Really well cleared, all of these different angles. Very fast from Shin, clearing out these two final players to trade in the raid too.
Haven't had much time to prepare.
This is a French team, Chaz, so they're from EMEA. If you look, you can also see the regions. Like if you look at Sentinels, it goes Sen, America #1, and then KC, EMEA #1.
Just the one snake bite in exchange for that one.
If you look at the whole screen, it'll show you basically anything. Also, there's the spike icon under the timer there, and then there's the arrow. The arrow points to the person who's attacking. Also, you see the two dots underneath the scoreline. So Sentinels, you see the two dots underneath.
How the hell is he getting that? On target, but they're taken most likely. The nade rebounds, and Zekin, man, he's going to build himself another one.
That's unbelievable. And a snipes Martin up there. I believe it was, with the showstopper. And then also
red
gets a nade kill
attacking,
too.
blue defending.
They picked themselves back up after the series of losses. The economy has
Why
never
won't
really
you
been
heal
honest at any
Zekin?
of these points.
The thing is that a heal is money, and there's no point.
Now you're going to see, hopefully, a bit better weaponry. I mean, it's half armor, a couple of rifles, still the Bulldog being kept.
And this looks like...
Oh, yeah, you're right. My game color is a little bit...
Magnum have been trying to get aggressive in this area. They just haven't found the opportunities.
Washed out, though.
Attempt to take an early fight there, but Karmine Corp looking a little bit out of sync with the high-low, but Martin's been pushed forward, so they want to fight this.
Oh, Tyson is colorblind? He's severely colorblind, you guys. I don't know how the fuck you could see anybody in CSGO.
Into an unusual spot.
Because I can barely see anyone in CS.
Martin wasn't stunned up there, actually. Catch him, but still the trade's there. Does Martin not have his gate crash? I'm not too sure.
But he did a lot of damage to Sassy. So there has still been damage done there, even though it was a 1-for-1 trade.
Call is made.
Yeah, this push through is an excellent idea from John Kyedae. No Sentinel on the other side for KC means that these gaps do exist.
They're going to be aware of the ramp players, though. Seekers, they should be now used. Spam down and spray down, so Narrate gets both of them.
Are they aware how deep John and Tens are?
It seems like it. Look at that, Narrate watching for the avenue as a game of time is, but he is going to be granted. What? No way! Walked straight into him, should have been a freebie, was not. Shin. He's got so much more to do now. Perfect paranoia. That's 10 setting his team up, but will there be anything to capitalize? It's him himself. He'll the one who follows through,
Tens is so bad. Are you talking about yourself? Because yeah, you're silver, bro.
In terms of the entry in terms of the lurk play there too, it looked like Narrate had it. His crosshair's in the right place, but I don't think he anticipated the timing being that quick. And this puts an enormous burden onto Magnum and Tamaji.
Sen running away. The early section of this half here, Horn.
I am not talking badly about any of your guys' teammates on Karmine Corp.
Thomas, he does not expect that position.
Don't be weird.
It's 5-1. There's always that instant trade coming out.
Hi, deny.
No, they are absolutely crushing them right now in every department. These are the kind of banger matchups that when one team just, when you haven't had the opportunity to experience how the two clash and collide, you don't exactly know which way it's going to go.
Here we go, Util being forced out of them with Paranoia going flying. The pull on top of it, Tens cannot get through. In fact, spam down to just single digits of HP. There's 20 seconds left. Ray's still there with the rocket in his back pocket. It's going to be pretty monstrous here. Pit just to get themselves out. 14 seconds left. Time becoming an issue up top. Second, but the rate. 2 for 2 on the way. Karmine Corp, full control. And no more chances.
No time. That was nice Yodel with the combination of the result though from them.
I think the big play, I mean, I can't believe, by the way, that Zekken, even in a round where they lose, is pulling out that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is the
Oh, he went for Tyson and it got Zelsis? Wait, what? I don't understand the result sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have a cat named after me. I have a dog named after me.
Has to do more than that, but he still gets the 1 kill for him. And B main control is there with Thomas. He smokes himself off now, pouring into the side of Sentinels.
And I guess I have a kid after me.
Left, Nightfall, Paranoia near sighted, Spike, drop down, Karmine Corp, rapidly approaching the position. And there's no
what is happening?
Themselves out. That is Karmine Corp again.
This has to be a fucking fib. Can we just tell the truth?
Here, potentially. Forwards now with the ult flash into the corner. Rocket rebounds. There's no kill there. Thomas is already repositioned. Spray by Tens. Wrangles the beast and eventually takes out the rate, but the evacuation was successful. So Thomasy is alive, and now he's going to be setting his house back up with the orb up. He's got a free walkout into the site. Wraps back to the pillar, sees potential connection. Players are weak, and this is an interesting one. It's an unusual one. Neural theft gives him an idea of where these players might be. The positioning's now highlighted, pointed out, 40 seconds left, but they don't have heaven control. No real way to play this one and fight this. Doubled up together, the double swing is called! Zelsis finds 2, flash through, Martin lucky for that one. Stray bullet just going wide, but it finds the target. And a necessary one at that.
Oh, look at Tyson.
25 seconds, Tens is going round the world. He's got his knife out, trying to make this play happen, but Martin's already read it. They know there's no noise being made here. Someone must be going for a flank. He's missed the angle.
Sassy trying to push the players and pull them away. They're looking the wrong way. Shit up top. Oh. The minor moments making a difference there.
Martin was so aware that a flank was coming through. He just believed that he could spot the head. And then the tap is beautifully timed from Sassy to pull attention away. Tens had no idea where Shin was.
No idea.
Just didn't clear afters. And now KC have won 3 rounds in a row to get themselves back into this. It looked dominant for Sentinels, but they have lost their grip on this map so far. Oh, here we go, the Paranoia play.
Yeah, Dimensional Drift sets it up as well, pinged out a multitude of targets. Martin, too many. Exited out.
You know what's funny, chat? I sent that exact clip to Tyson, and I go, just be careful of shit like this. And he's like, you think that we're going to fall for a gimmick like that?
A lovely set play from Karmine Corp. Looked fantastic.
Okay. I guess it didn't work.
But with 3 players there from Martin around where
this is scary.
Should be massively favored.
Oh, he hears. Wait, he hears him running.
Down mid.
He heard him.
Wondering if he could get some kind of
full
stack
stack
to turn this round. But it does look very much like Sentinel should be favored.
Should be right in the race down already onto the floor. He's caught the backhand of Zekken.
And nobody in behind to try to get the trade.
Follow. Spray. Magnum almost there with it. Nasty, nasty stuff.
So
3
much
players
danger.
Moving, pivoting. 40 seconds left. Making their way over towards mid, but they're making all the noise in the world. And the Wraith is hot on their heels. He's right behind them. He's making a call for it.
But he can't
chat, it's so funny. I have so many tweets that I sent to Tyson of all of the clips from whoever they play. And I'm like, you should watch this clip. Watch the VOD right here. Just be careful of shit like this. And it's like, he already knows, but it's like so fun. I love doing that. Do I help? Probably not. He's probably watched it already. And he goes, oh, I already saw that. Most times.
Boombot will clear him. And actually, his position up top. Zelsis takes the fight.
Oh, it was all trying to distract as well for Shin to get this timing. And now I fear
Our
Sai is
attack is
right
really,
too
really
late.
good,
We've
'cause
won 3 in
I
a
would
row.
say
Let's change stuff up and go
Sentinels'
for an
defense
aggressive
is
play at
great.
the beginning. And that's just Martin not quite realizing that one of the players wasn't caught by the paranoia.
Chad, did you guys see the thing
Even if they
where
all had
it was
been,
talking about how
Might still have been a bit too much
Tyson's
there for him to
favorite
deal with.
Vandals, or Tyson's favorite
But
skin
Egg is now
is still
going
the
to call a
Reaver
timeout. We're
Vandal?
headed into
Karmine Corp. Young and spry, looking to try and take a big scalp
I will
early.
not be speaking on that.
Got to offset this disadvantage in the rounds. A flash repeat through, stun, a little bit too late. Martin rips the head
Magnum
clean
is
off second
so-
shoulders.
so
and they decide to fight that. I mean, a massive fight there. Comboing the Prowlers with the Boom Bot, so they have even more utility to try to stop Zekken from entering. That's the first time they've actually blunted the tip of the spear.
Flash connects, second one used now. Sassy, no more left available to him. Sees.
That's a big
Seas is
seize.
so
Let's
scary now.
connect, yeah. Stops him in his tracks for just a moment. Smoke, finally. Props up, divides up the side. That's going to be putting the fear of God into them. I think Thomasy just setting that one down, but they realize backside is going to be
You
cleared.
don't play on EU servers, so you wouldn't know?
Back
No,
to
I've
the default
played on
spot.
EU
What's the call
servers
now for
before.
Sentinels? An aggressive play into the spawn. Paranoia. Oh my, it's almost perfect. Thomasy though, he's got the escape. Planned down at the back of his head, just the TP away, having control, not giving up at all. TP, heard by Tens, breaks it. No funny business allowed. The rate already in, leading the charge and through the back, twisting and turning. Tens is brought back up, but it's a 1v3. And now he's got to weave and dodge and juke. Diffuse, being stuck by Shin, half on it already. Too much to deal with, surely!
NT!
Looked impressive there, that spray control.
Holy shit.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried for a moment. They really nicely come out of this timeout with 2 big plans. One to stop the early round aggression in the way that Zekken was dominating them in those first 6 rounds. And the other to be able to set up a clean B retake there. Cosmic Divide, the flash through with the double blast pack, perfection.
PCs also
Wouldn't that be something after that?
consistently
Blister
drop
and
to
pace
double-digit
that Sentinels come out the
FPS on
gates with.
stage. If I walk into a smoke, my screen freezes. I can't
equalised.
switch to 4x3 for FPS because of the
With a
lineups
major
on the
tool in their
HUD.
back pocket
But he did
with regards
anyways.
to Narrate's ultimate.
For certain maps. And I said, yeah, that's fucked.
We've seen Sentinels run some of these slow rounds.
And then
And in
he
fact,
goes,
It was a bit of an eco when
240 hertz monitor. At least get me 240 FPS.
Presence.
Like, come on.
Prior condition by Sen here. Usually there's a player following up. Usually Zekis.
He's just
with the
bitching
Trailblazer.
all night
This time, though,
yesterday.
the Prowler not catching onto anybody until it hits
Excuse?
Sassy.
No,
So I
that's
think
not
we
an
can be fairly
excuse.
sure
I'm letting
that
you know
that
why he
isn't
went to
where
stretch.
Zekken's going for Martin.
Wow.
He tries to go for the info peak, punished.
Boombot to set it
Whoa,
up
let's
here.
not be-
Neural theft as well, so info gathered. I
Weird.
notice anchoring spot, but what do they choose to commit into? A call again made to just contact through.
You do not want to give a timing here for Narrate to pop his ult.
That's what it comes down to. Nade rebounding. Satchels now in towards the back of the side. Shit!
I think my mods
Nasty!
are sleeping.
Anchoring position! And that's 3 in a round. Rocket might not even be necessary. Narrate. Fuse running out, doesn't know where to fire it. Pre-fire into the corner. That is ridiculous. And now just Tens. Last alive. Disconnecting, snapping the cord and the tether. The Seas not there with a paranoia.
Wait, the
Blind
paranoia
as a
hit
bat.
that?
6-2-6 for Karmine Corp.
6-6?
What a return to
All right,
equalize.
let's see.
Thomas, she's
Against
also
his
playing
comp.
smokes, but Shin and Tens up towards the top of the scoreboard.
Ooh,
And Shin
whoa.
with a perfect cap put on the end of that.
Absolutely impeccable stuff from the anchoring position. Now earlier we heard from the rate from the previous half of how slow going it was just off the rip.
All of this,
Do you
all
think
of
that
this
buying
is
a
all
Van
just a
Cleef is
fake
an
to
investment?
allow
No,
Karmine Corp's
it's not.
players to mostly try to take space on A.
It's pulled back forwards. I mean, you've got 4 players of Sentinels looking for a reclear fight through the smoke as well, setting up for the flash. Through and the timing! Gone away. Even as it goes, 2 for 2 here. Karmine Corp, in the meantime, walking away through. Going to be hearing them on the ropes, so now the sound cue's betraying them.
John deciding whether or not to swing, tried to find a timing, didn't quite manage it. Tens still with Paranoia, so they still have Flash Nade to be able to put pressure on these elbow players. Martin, though, is very far away. Do they anticipate this?
Miles away. Could be exactly what they needed. Trip wasn't broken. They're walking all the way in again. Tens opens himself up, just showing himself at the back. Nade rebounds. Paranoia now. Kind of connection if there is going to be any sort of follow-up from behind.
Oh, no way.
Martin has already caught them.
Ew.
And it's all up to John. Low enough, dodges the flash, expecting and anticipating, but now 2 players to deal with. The reposition is immaculate from the Wraith.
Ooh.
And with a pistol round
Oh my
under
goodness,
their belts,
NT.
they're going to be more than happy with it.
Their team was thinking about calling the audible and going to punish the players in mid. They decided, no, let's just commit to site, play a post plant, where Martin's positioning, even though he was tripped off, ended up being really important.
Let's go!
That pistol means so much.
Get up through there with a flash prowler. Right through the snake bite. They do not care, and Tens just taking a peek there from heaven. Punished. Celsius spotted. Boombot lucky. He gets away, hightailing it, but guess what? Right behind him is Narrate.
Sentinels are trying to apply pressure with these peaks in B Heaven. The first one got punished. Zelsis also looking for information, seeing if he can catch somebody. It's a little worrying here if John Kyedae gets pushed away, but Shin almost taking the fight.
There it is. Walking right into it. Good crosshair placement from Zelsis, and he recognizes it as a threat coming from behind. Satchel through!
Nice.
John!
That's huge. That's huge.
What is that? QT quality tactics. This man just hitting nasty shot. C's avoided.
They only have 25 seconds.
Wondering.
Wait, look at John though.
John's read it.
This fight is so important. Unbelievable. He wins that.
1
4
HP though.
on a dream.
And now look how
Nice, huge.
They are miles away, but they know
1
it.
HP.
It's going to be playing
Don't
towards
lose
B
this.
so they can get a jog on and get a move on. But
Missed it.
Magnum, he missed it.
Oh, just imagine.
Again for the plan.
Just
Luckily,
imagine.
time to spare. Horn thrown. But that's a critical mistake, honestly. He might not have time now to reposition. Backing to the pillar. Fast through Satchel. In
Nice.
the back. And that's just good comms. Knowing that Magnum was that low. By around 4 with a Haunt and a TP. So gain control. Nightfall scatters. Going wide. Sassy. There is danger here for him. He's tucked in a very forward position.
He's
no
there.
follow-up. Yeah, he can't see or hear. Bloody thing. Narrate already into the back of the site. Magnum now with the plant. And Narrate wants to go hunting for a little bit more this time. Aware of it. Both of these teams trying to disrupt that retake potential. Just equalizer now. 4-2-4. How does this get played? Into the post plant. Players close up. Into the position still with the paranoia available. Flash through. Now the paranoia. It's there. Spraying forwards. Gate crash wide. Damage done to Martin.
They're
but
gonna
he
go
still
up
survives.
heaven smoke like
Alive
that.
and kicking into the back of the side is Magnum. Tucking. Dodging. Weaving. Tens forwards. This is relentless by Sen.
Style there.
Yeah.
Really solid awareness to be able to punish Narrate, who went for that same piece of aggression. Something now that Sen are expecting. But it's
I don't know
just
how to
also
explain
the
it,
tools one.
but, like,
It's swinging.
I hate watching
Not completely
Tyson use the
alone,
Phantom.
but
It just
certainly
looks
going
so
to try
nasty.
to take the
Like,
one he
it's
wants.
just...
And they're winning
Like,
the-
he kills the person, but he just,
Now
it
the
just
score is
sprays and
head-to-head.
looks really
Economic
soft.
advantage in. And here we go, fast up mid for KC.
Narrate! He's punished! Oh, he's a big player for Karmine Corp, especially when he had the rocket available, but he's taken out early. Haunt broken. Spam.
The molly was
Roughly their position.
The molly was amazing from Zelsis. He caught a little bit, I believe, of vulnerable onto Narrate, so that he only needed half the spam to be able to take him down. Pressure back on KC.
Yeah. Silence settling in, isn't it? Karmine Corp don't really have that advantage. Maybe just hoping to fake some presence with Marty on the other side of the site, but the jiggle is good from Sassy. He gets that information now. Gets himself back. Sentinels
nice
not
pop
really
flash.
biting that one. Already to full rotation. Coming through.
Surprised you don't go to break that.
But he hasn't made too much noise up here.
As we divide. Feels like B now, but breaking the trips as well. It's all over the place. Zelsis just takes a peek, take a gander. Zekin, is your turn to shine. Swings out wide. There's that operator. Hello. What a surprise. 12 seconds left. There is no way in hell Martin has any chance in this round now. Just got to give it up. Chance.
I'm cutting them short of anything.
Sides here. Flash connects, giving that information forwards. Dimensional drift going to be clearing out that side, so it gives Karmine Corp the go-ahead. They know it's now fully cleared out. Straight bullet. Sassy's a kill trick.
Wait, they...
Set that one up. Rocket forwards.
Wait, what?
Everybody narrowly avoiding, just dodging away from it. Fuse.
Did the
running
Yoda ult not...
out. Second.
Damage.
Wait, did the
Big
Yoda
damage.
ult
Sassy,
not
though. He's
show that the
regrouped
trip
and
was
refound
there?
that angle. TP broken. No gate crash for you, but still. This is
No,
Sen
he
looking all the way
scaled
now,
through
set up
front
for that 12
and then went
rounds.
elbow.
It's gonna have
If
to
I'm
be
not
hero
mistaken,
moments.
you
It's gonna have
guys.
to be individuals putting up big performances. Another flash. It's perfection. It clears them out in the open. One player left to stand. It's Shin.
It's just not possible, man. There's just absolutely no way he can hold on. They back off. They
I thought you
dog out
did.
through
I don't
heaven.
play Yoda, so I don't know.
They have this kill
I
trip
thought
to
you
be able
do.
to
I
set
thought you
up at
see
the start
everything.
too. They then have another
Yeah.
paranoia to layer on top of it. as they blast back into elbow. That catches onto Martine. So many waves of things. And Kyedae's post-plant aggression cannot find any timing.
This is it.
I was not born in Japan, no. I was born in Canada, but I did live in Japan for a little bit.
And the race finished! Run and gun! Drive by, going wide, anger in position of Sassy. A safety in numbers, and numbers are arriving! But he doesn't
Pop the ult! Find the last person.
Sassy! This man's in a class of his own when he's really
GG.
on fire. And once more, poor Shin. Left alone with the things, but that is Sentinels leading the charge.
I feel like Tyson didn't see anybody for like rounds upon rounds.
What outrageous
Hold on.
dominance.
It's not over yet, boys.
In the second half. The first, full credit to KC. They came back into it and made a go of that.
They really did.
But when Sen got onto defense, there was no stopping them.
Now we see it, a bit of an explosion. The pivot here over towards B. Open sight line, rate. Ooh, chunk load of damage. Has to back away and respect the nade now.
And that's their star player.
Spike planted.
There's no heals online as well. No chances there for him to get top back up. Contact called by Karmine Corp right behind them. That's 3 players looking to set their sights on the link. Distraction plays with the Prowler. Peeking Sassy. Is out wide. Probably too much in terms of the connection. Ezakan taking the time here to reposition up towards heaven. What a call made. Still nearsighted, blinded up, but narrate. He will fall. That prior damage done. Clearing him out into the site.
Tyson.
It's getting dangerous. It's getting dicey. A little bit all over the place here. Damage just wandering right into him. Zelsis definitely doing it here with the players tickling down a wide face of Zelsis. No time left whatsoever for Karmine Corp. The struggles here.
To push heaven, TenZ smokes it. It's a weird smoke, one that they can dominate, not your standard smoke. They get inside of it very quickly and set up.
Taking a few liberties out towards a rubble. John hoping to spot it out with the jump spots, but there's a lot to account for. Here's the jump spot. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. John not even really aware of the fact that they could have walked all the way back up there. So first kill. In that direction. Similar scenes for Sentinels here, just to try and clear through the front section. C Mound.
I mean, look how deep TenZ is.
I mean, he's going walkabouts.
He could win this round for them despite being down 4v5.
Behind them, they don't seem to be aware of this at all.
Not even slightly.
There's been a gap in the defensive protocols, a need to force these players out wide. The damage being done to them. The rate looking to the side. TP.
He missed the teleport.
Missed the TP. Shin!
Oh.
He catches him. Judge in the face second. To trade by every part of the definition. Prowler, forwards, jumping, damage. The shot's going wide. Second. There's no way he's getting away with that.
I'm so confused.
I love the attempt though. Possibly one of the reasons why John got a misread on what was the defensive setup looked like and just ended up dying. That's the unfortunate play though. 2 of the players both got seized there towards the back of the site. Shin and Narrate. And TenZ, he just missed it. You can see the frustration there. So this is going to be a lineup to try to clear out Shin if he was playing behind Rubble or on top of it. But Shin
now they know what they're doing,
yeah,
obviously.
A little further forwards. So he's not really going to
Like
get
they know exactly what they're doing with that question.
I mean,
he's in a very
in chat, you
exposed
cannot
spot.
say that they aren't.
Pressing forwards now has to respect it. I mean, he was just trying to get
Like,
ahead
please.
of the wall. So they couldn't lurk out, but now backing away. A few stray shots.
And this is where KC start to lack information. 45 seconds. They know that Sen might be pressuring A, but are they really there? Is it a fake commitment?
Crossfire. Not even quite. I mean, Martin's just trying to play, weaving in and out of this wall.
This is a scary spot to play.
It looks like a fake. I mean, Martin's seen that there's nobody really pushing off the back of this.
Yeah, it's not really going to be calling as well for the rotations here. Paranoia forwards. Martin can't do the same moves as Zekin was doing. Not in that last map. Can't get out of it with the satchels.
Is this going to end B? Straight into Shin!
Shin! Could have been a difference maker, might still be.
This is
With
scary.
only 12 seconds left, they've really just got to get a move on into the site B. Plant, Magnum, forwards, pressing forwards.
Oh,
The
wow.
players, they're dropping all over the place. The time pressure maybe just getting to them.
That could have been some scary timing, I'm not gonna lie.
For Karmine Corp.
They're taking the swing. They're taking the fight. Feels a little more tentative from KC, and they're getting caught out. A half clearance by
This
Magnum.
game in general is so much on like
And it does look like that at the
timings
moment.
and just like
see Zen-
who gets
Zen are
lucky
fired
sometimes
up.
and who doesn't.
But I mean, amazing reaction instantly from Sen.
No teams have been eliminated yet because it is double elimination.
denied
And teams
information for
haven't
KC,
played
and now they
2
can go
maps yet.
wherever they like.
Except, or two matches, sorry.
That's one trigger onto it, so they're going to know that at least there's one player there. That's
Oh,
Thomas.
wow.
Time to shine, son. Time to step all the way up, and he certainly has done so. Still in control of Tree. Here's the pivot being called. Door broken, Haunt forwards, rotations abound. Breaking it through now with the paranoia to really set that one up. Shin giving them this space. Locked down. Going to be committed. Close towards it with 15 seconds to spare. Is there any attempt by Karmine Corp? Do they want to get aggressive into it? Looks like they're going to give them that space, and now planning for a retake of their own.
This pit could allow, John Kyedae's going to commit pit here, and this can allow them to get back into the site and help them flood.
Lockdown.
Stop the lockdown from really finding too much value.
We'll see. Even Tense as well, holding the TP as well, making sure they can get straight back into the fight. He's forwards, into the corner, barely expecting it, but it's traded almost rapidly on the approach of counter pit. Online, layers it forwards, and Karmine Corp have got the players, they've got the bodies, they just need to win, and they're going to get it. The round going their way, finally.
A lot of ults being drained on both sides. This play, though, it just wins the round.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're hoping that Tomashi is going to be passive in this situation.
That's a really nice eye from Neri,
worried
though.
about
Holy
being pushed from one angle. No, he holds his ground, steps up when his team needs him, and puts one on the board.
Satchels through for second. It's fast and the double satchels, both being used to
Ult,
punish
straight in.
potentially. All from Tenzi's just taken out.
Completely punished.
Holy
That's all it takes. And
that was an interesting gamble.
Punishment, a stick in that one. I suppose he thought it was clear. Door opened up, rotating now, calling.
A little more sloppy for KC. Here, we see John with a bit of a timing.
Bit of a timer, but he might just miss it here. There's a Nightfall as well. Boombot forwards, Nightfall. Now the sound cue is going to be missing from a few of these players. Elsis is in a one-and-done position. Blinded. Satchels. Martin barely.
Shin blinded his teammate there?
Just in case, cuts it up. And now everybody playing from Mount. A backwards position, but smoked off. Immaculate stuff from Shin. Almost going down to the spray. Down here. Damage done, but the bullets flying through. And true for Karmine Corp. Narrate. Able to stick this half. 1v2, 1v2, not sticking it out wide.
Ooh.
And the patience played by Karmine Corp.
That was nice patience.
Will get the job done.
Scary.
When they lost track of where the final player was and one went to check Waterfall, the other Mound, but they got the play there. The punish onto Tens through a snakebite nanoswarm to stop the rest of the team coming in, isolate Tens, get the swing and punish. Very nice from KC, and they follow up.
It's got prowess with that double satchel plays, can really take the space quite rapidly. This time, again, a lot of players at Karmine Corp grouped up behind Mound, looking to try and fight this one eager, in fact.
That one Prowler makes them think that it's going to be the split push again.
Open the door. They're trying to get proactive just in case to punish those players.
Yeah.
Nice idea as well. Shin using his second smoke, but here we go. Follow-up fight. Now he doesn't have a smoke for the one-way here. Paranoia is excellent. They're all grouped up right towards the back TP on top.
That's amazing.
This man is terrifying.
What an angle to find.
And all the way forwards, judge in hand, Shin. It's away with it. Still, reinforcements arriving. Narrate can't withstand it though, the pressure. It's too much, it's immense. This man is a thing of nightmares.
The mobility, the confidence, both working in tandem. He's on for the ace.
Give the people what they want. One left standing, the counterpart on the Omen. He knows Shin is around, he knows Shin is lurking.
Shin just tucking to spoil the clip. It's fitting like a glove, this new role.
Oh yeah. That's how you know he's different from 2021, not just the age.
Well, my flight tomorrow is like way later. So I guess I could stream tomorrow.
True. Keep the rifle going.
Now, that is going to tell Zekken as a player that decided not to use the ult though, just taking space on site.
There's a chance of it. Everyone setting up from Karmine Corp side. Backwards, spots ahead, vulnerable.
You should run.
Look how nicely though they've saved all of this utility for the post plant here. Sure, the spike isn't down just yet, but they're anticipating the fact that KC are going to be playing retake because of the ults, and the threat is more dangerous than the action.
Fine time, off the clock, second, here's it, footsteps. Satchel, oh, no way, Magnum! Nasty shot, nasty business. Here, Tens will fall.
Perfect.
Magnum through the back now, and a site control gained here, close to the corner. Shin, instantaneous with the trade, sticking now, Tomasi onto it, but destroyed, spam through the smoke. Two players caught. Surely that's the fuser now, another tap from Magnum, but it's just him, 1v1, him versus Zelsis, sticking, have on it, all the way through the defuse. Zelsis puts him to bed.
Nice. Nice, boys.
So many of these post plants are set up with 2 layers from Sentinels. A few players playing further forward to draw out all of that utility, and then a few players further back playing the spam game. You know, that we see the same thing when it's planted over towards C. You have 10s in a more advanced position on top of the box, a few players playing out towards Mount. Once the rest of his team's got ready, that's Nightfall online.
Here it is. Through with a Nightfall, Prowlers. Reaching the targets, a few of them are broken in time here. Now potential for the retake. Still that danger with a showstopper in the back pocket, no way.
Wow.
That's just spam. The rate.
What?
Finding it onto 10s. Beautiful first kill for them, and this is going bad to worse really for Sentinels here. They still can't get a safe plant down. Util flying through along with the rocket. Martin, unfortunate really not to get that one. Satchel through into the back, pushing his teammates right into forwards. Magnum is there, collapsing, colliding, spraying them all through. John QT's got so much to deal with here. No more bullets. Right click, but everyone's there to collect it out.
That is,
and so
that's a really, really good half for Karmine Corp.
Suspicion that they're going to be happy with it.
They flooded back in there using their same retake setups, and the timing for Magnum to swing around the side when the rest are putting pressure up on top, it all worked really well.
Stay in the series.
I'm 22 years old.
Here, but players are grouped up and they're meeting side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Prowler will it afford anything? Right into the face. There's a satchel. Martin.
Tyson had to be pissed there. I'm not gonna lie.
And KC decide not to commit off the back of that.
There's no way.
Sentinels getting surprised by how deep KC got before the trap play was punished. But there are a lot of players still here on the C site.
That noise re-hit. The danger is still here. Like you said, players anchoring into the C side. Zekan holding into the corner. What a peek. It's a Karmine Corp classic.
Whoa.
They just got it.
They just contacted up through with the...
Weaving out of the woodwork is what it feels like.
Really nice. All of that fundamental prowess that we saw from KC. And John Kyedae's denied the miracle. They'll be feeling, again, really good about their chances.
I think this is Karmine Corp's
chooses to
map.
put an end to it. So pistol round. End up being that 7-7 equalization.
And
that was a nice shot.
that actually gets the kill there, but there's so many little set plays that we saw from KC when they were playing in EMEA, things like that.
Wait, you don't...
There is nobody home whatsoever on A.
It's a weird one. Look at this. I mean, back and forth as the call's going for Karmine Corp. Looks
Yeah,
like
there's no orb on B anymore.
I mean, Sen are basically just playing rotate through spawn right now. They're not trying to...
Why would you die to Spike to
this so
give
much
less,
as just
though? Because ults are extremely OP.
No way.
I think
Okay,
there's,
that one away still, it's a kill.
I'm pretty sure, chat, that there's a
Sentinels
stat
first
that
going their way
the
in
team
the
that ends up
anticipated
getting
this
more
Yeah, they're
ults
looking for it,
within a
expecting it.
game
Out towards
actually
B,
end up
smoke still
winning
up into
the
heaven.
game.
What's
Like,
call
a
gonna be
lot
here?
more. Like, there's a
Only
way higher
15 seconds
percentage.
left. A chance really to try and fight them aggressively. Haunt, broken, Boombot now. 11 seconds plan. Finally going down, but what is the fight? Yeah, right through. Sees, no connection. Second! Oh! The hopes and dreams torn away in this
Ew.
round. Shin, wrapped and caught.
They're not worried about leaving holes because they're just trying to be hypermobile around the map. That can really bite you. If you're planning to play defense like that, sometimes...
That was a
team just
nice
cuts
molly,
towards you.
though.
You're just running around having no idea where things are going to end.
Go TP forwards, dash it across here, sees nade, everything being combined. Shin surely goes down. He gets a kill on second.
Wait, what?
How's that happened?
How has he managed that?
He was caught dead
Wait.
twice inside the C's name.
To almost single digits evacuation
What the
called.
fuck?
Tens backs away.
Zelsis has all the utility here, but he's just one man.
Still with the Odin, it's a very big gun and a lot of targets to really choose and beam down. Spotted, beaming, he does. But the noise into the back.
Two
He
is
had
better
no
than
clue about
one?
it. Snake bite, everything being utilized on top of it. Ruins his day there, but still getting two. The position he was in, pretty miraculous. He's made it an even job for Sentinels on this retake. 4 position of Magnum. He's hoping for an easy kill, maybe even a cheap one. One-way smoke, has to force out that paranoia early, so Magnum, he's done his job. Pulling out that util early, now backs away with the rest of his team so he can play side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Sentinels. This is Karmine Corp, comes down to the fundamentals, comes down to the aim, the battle being won. The Sentinels in charge of it all.
Nice. Good job, Zelsis.
Onto them after Ten's TP'd in behind the orb. This amazing that Zelsis gets you out of that situation, but it basically
That pissed me off. That was nice molly from Amin.
With Ten's being able to swing on top of it, it just looks looks really claustrophobic from KC in the post plant.
If Sentinels loses this round, that is fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
To be able to push this one across the line, or you're looking to try and do damage to the economy and draw out ultimates. Certainly, B is the best site to fight with these more close-range weapons like Magnum's Stinger and Martine's Judge.
Uh-oh, are they gonna clear Martine?
Oh, way! Tens! Adjustment of a lifetime. Snappy and decisive.
Wait, Martine could have gone huge there. They didn't clear him at first.
Great adjustment from the Phantom Tens. They completely neutralized that round. This very reminiscent, actually, of one of the earlier rounds that we saw from KC, where Martine and Array pushed out through B, trying to find that timing.
Tens using a Phantom is so new to me. Not at all. You guys realize that at
getting tagged. Same with John QT.
where was it? Was it Berlin? Where was it? He was using the Phantom like a lot.
To the back of the site, they really don't have a clue. Zelsis spraying away and praying.
He uses Phantom like all the time.
He backs himself into a deeper position, tucked to the back, still danger, vulnerable. No
yeah, Iceland.
Way in hell, second showstopper, but his players right behind him. They don't have a clue. Shut down, close to the corner, is shittily surviving, keeping his team alive in this round. It could go in any direction.
And the Ray is still struggling to get the plant down.
Some of these fights, the way it goes, I mean, flip a corner, a better chance of guessing. Still up onto the ropes, that's Shin. Forwards. Do Sen expect it? Do Sen expect it? Do they expect it? They do not, John. Brought down. Angles watched. Forwards now. Sassy keen to take the fight, keen to trade it out. Through the box though. Couple of straight bullets and Sassy's dropped down. Everybody watching.
Ooh, NT. That was close. And we're able to win that round out. Holy shit. They played so disciplined there.
Not even a half clear from Zekken in that corner. Too many positions to try to guess at. Great aim from Magnum there. Big readjustment.
One away, Martine builds it up. Has the rocket. Prowler, Boombot. Let's wave a util to dissuade it with the nanoswarms, both of them being deaded, and Celsius putting the Odin to good work. Look at that, spraying through into the angle. Timing. Both double swinging through, but they're vulnerable up now. The nade goes flying forwards. A connection. Celsius couldn't withstand it. With the lockdown as well, you have to respect it. Sassy's overstaying as well, praying that somebody would open himself up into that sideline.
The plant for Mound this time, instead of the more claustrophobic one on site, allows KC to play 2 layers of this, and they still have Martine's showstopper to work with.
Surely they win it.
Well,
looks incredibly favoured, at least with the ults. Horns towards the back. Sentinels are already in. Showstopper, no one to break it. Couldn't let loose with the Prowler, the fuse burning away. Half into it, it's a gamble. John QT, he finds it, still 4 versus 4. What other util do they really have? They've got to play it side by side. Time working against them. Paranoia, Tens waiting for the timing. He flips the switch and now moves forward. But so do Karmine Corp. So do Karmine Corp.
Holy shit.
Control of the front section of the site, and a decision is made for him. John QT.
that was not the case. Both teams really messing with expectations. And it's Celsius, a headshot through the wall there that actually sets up the nade kill. A little unfortunate.
Oh, okay. They thought that they were all
Both of these
towards
teams
Mound,
are
yeah.
looking sharp.
Magnum. See, Magnum did not give that one up already. Through forwards. Well, John QT.
Whoa.
It's an unorthodox one, just playing close to the pillar here. Now sets down a Viper's Pit. This is a difficult one. Karmine Corp. What chances do they have? What is the call to be made out forwards in front of it? Lucky to be alive. Still smokes on smokes. Who knows which direction this one's going to go into with a nightfall now. They don't know anything. Adjusting Magnum!
What?
Disgusting! But Tens,
I'm confused. Help.
Eventually removing that pesky problem that is the IGL. 2 players. Forwards to the rate. Has fallen. Shin. Last alive. John QT.
Holy shit! Amin is insane! Wait, where did he spam that first person from? I need to see that. Absolute cinema. Ah, they know that they like to contact up through that orb. That was scary though.
Smoke to be able to get into the C site, and John QT just reads that for the first kill.
Whew.
And a little whiffy towards the end from Narrate and Shin.
Really deep off angle. There was a chance it could have been punished, but the safety for
This is
now,
scary.
but the snakebite fades. Here's the second go of things. Prowler, Satchels, up above, doesn't expect it. Stinger, exactly where it's favored. Close quarter combat. They don't have the sight just yet. They know where John QT is. John needs some help. John needs some help here. Swinging wide. Sassy will be punished for it. Casualty. Line of fire and a line of action here. It is a bit futile is what it feels like. Karmine Corp only just getting ground underneath them. Plant, paranoia, that forces it out, and a satchel forward, smoke fading away. Martin! Oh, he's on one right now, on for the ace. One more. We'll do it. John QT.
Spotted.
1v3.
Yeah, that's spotted.
Spotted and
Whoa.
shut down.
So they can't just allow him to go for the plant. They're forced to go aggressive. This entry, excellent from Martin. And
That was like a
really
half
expected
buy,
in the
was that
spot.
not?
But yeah, they're forced to go for this level of aggression and run into Martin's Odin here because they need to deny the plant. Otherwise, they're going to be retaking into a pit.
Perfectly happy to follow that trail of noise. They've stacked it with a lot of their players. Prowler forwards. Martin satcheled in to clear that space and take up control of Tree. With them breaking the Prowler, really does feel like an A hit, and it might still be so. Sees nade. Wrong timing taken for it. Guess what? They want to go forwards. Second. That's a
Worth.
takes him down.
There's so many layers to that.
It really is.
Worth it.
Second with the paranoia and with the satchel. That has really
Worth
driving
it.
seat.
But Magnum broke the alarm bot on B. No response from anybody there, so he's calling to narrate that B may be clear. Is Tomashi going to try to fake this with a pit or something? What are KC cooking? They had a free B site to go for, and they're still going A.
Spinning in, Ten just walks forwards for the information. He's brought down 3 versus 3 still. 2 players at the back of the site. What is it called? Double face! And straight down! Equal parts on either side. Here, one left standing. It's the rate. And a 1v3 to avoid his team being put on map point.
This makes me really happy though, Chad. He used both of his prowlers already. He used I for his
Zelsis
team.
is
The only
still
thing that he
tethered to
didn't
his
use was the
15 seconds less. 10.
sucky
Just
thingy.
no chance, surely.
That's what we like to see. My ranked teammates, everything's fucking green.
Wide and open!
Unbelievable!
This time!
Unbelievable!
Endless seconds available!
Celsius is miles away. The Nightfall going to confirm that he's not playing towards Rubble.
Narrate, 9 bullets! Ridiculous!
Do they choose to use them?
They're hard stacking. There's 5 players. I don't know what gives this read away. It just seems to be a gamble. Zelsis forwards.
Tens is set up for a paranoia. Are they going to try to clear this?
Yes, they're going to be trying to fight this one. Paranoia, forwards.
Haunt.
Haunt, broken. Tags it in the smoke, forward. Sancho's backwards, a boundless second. He let the rocket loose. The Sentinels, no way. From the jaws of defeat.
What?
They're trying to take it back.
What?
Magnum has taken so much damage in the mix of things. 3 HP. Spike, retrieved. Back and away.
Holy shit!
Drop down, and Sentinels.
Holy shit!
You're joking.
What the fuck?
I mean, look at the way the Martin is playing that. They find the exact moment that KC were about to commit. All of them with utility in their hands, ready to exec. And Sen, the aggression pays off big time. They could not have found a bigger moment.
Oh shit! Please don't get half-fied. Please win this out. We need this, you guys.
Emotional roller coaster doesn't even begin for the players.
Oh, he has
on
one.
stage.
He's already at 1
You
HP.
go from elation. Martin has the showstopper, but he took 124 at the beginning of the round. He took a long-range phantom headshot.
Fake. Lockdown being used here to try and make it feel like this. I mean, it's a good call. Sentinels have been playing super reactive off of the time cues, but the lockdown's broken just from the minor amount of util. Now the showstopper. Forwards Martin. He'll go down to the turret. He'll go down to the turret. He has to send him flying. Poor Timmy. Lockdown. Drop down. 30 seconds. Spike can't be planted. That's desperation. It's frantic in nature, but eventually going to be sticking it. Shin backing away. Pit will stay up, and this retake is happening at a blistering pace. Forwards. Zelsis. Dominating the angles, 1 tap to force out the util, but this could be it. All on the line for Karmine Corp. And the calls are being made here, fighting up close, fighting forwards. All tucked away, Zelsis! The hopes and dreams ripped to pieces. Shin, desperate for it, Tens forwards. And it can't come down to anything.
What is happening?
No chance.
Bro, my shit's stuttering.
Done it. The #1 seed taken out. Sen City here to play.
Well done, boys.
Oh, this might have been a 2-0. This match delivered.
But it's Sentinels moving forwards in the playoffs. They'll be happy for it, I'm telling you.
Yay!
Kaplan and True.